What's up guys, it's Jim Tay. In today's video on equity investing, I want to showcase one of my favorite companies, UiPath. Full disclaimer, I own shares in the company and this is not financial advice. I'm a real estate consultant for a living and investing in companies is a hobby I'm passionate about. So in this video, I'll be sharing the top 3 reasons why I believe UiPath is a strong pick for a long-term investment. Stick with me to learn more. And if you like more of such content, make sure to smash the like button and join me as a subscriber. Hit the notification bell and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. With that said, let's dive right in. First, what is UiPath? Maybe you've never heard about the company before. Well, UiPath is a company that focuses on robotic process automation, RPA in short. Specifically, they create automation software to end repetitive tasks. Software robots, as they're referred to, so that we humans don't have to be robots at work and can free up our time and energy for more creative tasks. The purpose of the company on their About page is to accelerate human achievement, and their goal is to have a software robot for every person. For those who don't know my history, I have a background in computing and have also done programming to optimize workflow in one of the previous companies I worked for. I love efficiency and hate tedious repetitive tasks. Hence, UiPath's value proposition immediately attracted me. Some of the business benefits RPA can provide are major cost savings, boosted productivity, higher accuracy, and happier employees. Imagine your employees have automation to help them ease their manual work and they can leave work early sometimes. That's awesome. I am a personal recipient because last time after I automated many of the processes, I could always leave work on time. So definitely happier employees. Their software is an all-in-one solution where even if you don't know where to start or what should be automated, the robots can discover them for you. Thereafter, build automations quickly with API integrations and AI-rich tools and templates. Manage and test these systems with integrated enterprise strength capabilities and engage every staff with their own digital assistant for everyday tasks. There's a ton more information on UiPath's business on their website. Feel free to head over if you want to learn more. It may sound complicated and tedious, but having personal experience with process automation, I think it's something that will definitely benefit businesses. But anyway, who cares what I think? More importantly, let's look at the numbers to see what UiPath's clients think. At a glance, these are the key metrics reported in UiPath's second quarter 2023 results. The company reports ARR, short for Annualized Renewal Run Rate, which means 2 key phrases to highlight. ARR is defined as annualized invoice amounts per solution, and we use ARR as a forward-looking metric in the management of our business. Put simply, ARR is a predictor of UiPath's recurring annual revenue as the company primarily sells licenses to use their software for specific terms. ARR, as we see, has been growing steadily, recently crossing the significant 1 billion mark in the latest quarter. We also see another key metric, the dollar-based net retention rate, which represents the rate of net expansion of UiPath's ARR from existing customers over the preceding 12 months. Essentially, a number above 100% means that existing customers are spending more money. As it stands, the current rate is 132%, a very healthy number. Number of customers total more than 10,000, including members of the Fortune 10, the top 10 largest US public and privately held companies published by Fortune magazine. More significantly, these number of larger customers are growing, as we see from the increase in customers contributing 100,000 and more than 1 million ARR. And this brings me to the first reason why I invest in UiPath. It has an economic moat. UiPath is a leader in its market and has been named as one of the leaders in the 2022 Gartner Magic Quadrant for Robotic Process for the 4th consecutive year. If you didn't know about Gartner, Gartner is a technological research and consulting firm based in Stamford, Connecticut. It is one of the largest companies in the world and a component of the S&P 500. But UiPath wasn't named as just any leader. Notably, it ranked highest of all 15 firms assessed in the report for ability to execute and completeness of vision. Like I mentioned earlier, UiPath's software may take some time to get set up and become accustomed to, but once clients realize its effectiveness, they tend to spend more. In fact, this was highlighted in UiPath's listing prospectus, which states, historically, once our platform is deployed, our customers have significantly expanded their use of our platform by engaging with our customer success team, as well as increasing use and spend across our product categories and pivoting into enterprise agreements for the entire platform. This chart illustrates this clearly, with the height of the triangle increasing from left to right. The latest annual report also adds that ARR grew by 59% from 580 to 925 million, with approximately 25% of this growth rate due to new customers and a whopping 75% due to existing customers. Additionally, in any sector, I only want to invest in the market leader, and it speaks volume that according to a market share analysis report also by Gartner, UiPath was the only vendor to grow its market share in 2021, from 28.5% in 2020 to 34.1% in 2021. With large competitors like Salesforce and Microsoft in the mix, such statistics are very impressive indeed. High switching costs is UiPath's economic moat. The company offers a sticky service, so to speak. Once a customer gets on board, they're stuck and will continue to spend more. It certainly helps that many of these customers are the largest companies in the world. The second reason, UiPath is operating in a secular growth industry. Mentioned in the UiPath Investor Day 2022 presentation, tailwinds in the automation market include customer and partner expectations, massive proliferation of software, tightening regulatory environment, fragmented technology landscape, business optimization, transformation of the labor market, macroeconomic headwinds, the need to move faster, and supply chain disruptions. They estimate the potential total addressable market to be $93.2 billion. For some context, the current market size of customer relationship management or CRM software is $63.91 billion in 2022. While I am not entirely sure how accurate UiPath's estimates of its TAM total addressable market is, I do agree with the tailwinds they have pointed out for the sector. And beyond that, demographic trends point towards a rapidly aging world. A recent report published by the United Nations in 2022 projects the share of the global population aged 65 or above to rise from 10% in 2022 to 16% in 2050. Another chart, also published by the United Nations in a report focused on world population aging, shows this clear trend with a metric OADR, Old Age Dependency Ratio, which is defined as the number of old age dependents per 100 persons of working age. Globally, this is projected to increase from 16 old age per 100 working adults to 28 persons for every 100 working age persons in 2050. The worst ratios are found in developed nations across Europe, North America, and Asia Pacific. With less working adults to support a larger percentage of the population, it's likely that workload per pax will increase. This is where I foresee automation to play a bigger role to enhance efficiency and increase output for companies. And definitely, UiPath is well positioned to take advantage of this increasing need for automation in the longer term. The third on my list is leadership. More specifically, UiPath is founder-led. CEO Daniel Dines had humble beginnings from Bucharest, Romania. He then had a 5-year stint in Microsoft in the early 2000s before heading back to Romania to start UiPath with just 10 people. I generally would prefer to invest in founder-led companies as they typically worked very hard to build up their companies, are passionate in their work, and have long-term visions for their firm. Often with large stakes in their own business, they tend to be more careful with operations and treat everything like their own money. A founder is more likely to take short-term pains for the longer-term good. That's unlike a hired CEO whose incentives may lie more in making the business look good, so he or she can potentially get a higher bonus at the end of the year. At UiPath, Daniel Dines has almost 20% of the ownership of the company and more than 80% of the voting power. This truly is his company and he has skin in the game. The significance of founder-led companies is clear when we look at some of the most successful businesses in the world. Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. Amazon, Jeff Bezos. Apple, the late Steve Jobs. Netflix, Reed Hastings. Google, also known as Alphabet, being the only exception, with Eric Schmidt as CEO of the company during a successful growth period during 2001 to 2011. However, co-founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin were always very involved with the company, with the former being the first CEO from 1998 to 2001 and then again from 2011 to 2015. Other notable names who have led their companies with great success are Bill Gates of Microsoft, and how can we forget Elon Musk of Tesla, who is also the new CEO of social media platform Twitter. This success is also backed by data, where we see top founder-led companies' earnings growth consistently outperforming that of their non-founder-led peers. But hey, don't just take my word for it. There are also many cases of founders who are crooks, who manage their companies poorly and drain shareholder value. Head over to YouTube and search for Daniel Dines yourself and check out his many interviews and decide for yourself whether he is a guy that you can trust with your money. With that, I've come to a wrap for this video on the top 3 reasons, my personal top 3 reasons on why I would invest in UiPath. I know there's plenty more to talk about, such as valuation, such as what are the risks involved, and many other things relating to the details of UiPath. But if I did all of that, this video would be more than an hour long. So as always, if you enjoyed my content, make sure you like this video, share it with someone, and feel free to leave comments, ask me questions, share feedback. We can discuss further on UiPath in the comment section here in YouTube. Once again, my name is Jim Tay. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my video. I'll see you in my next video.